Hello and welcome, as it is Tuesday, the 23rd day of January 2018. My name is Derek. Everything was within your own risk and own reward. And I'm going to take a look at the code KMD Komodo, which had a beautiful gain like many other cryptos did, having a move from about 15,000 Satoshi up to, well, a decent level anyway. I'm looking at the high 89, basically 90,000. So about a 6x gain from this point. Now it's in a situation where it's consolidated. There was a trend line, but it's obviously been taken out. Well, I guess you can connect these pierces as well. So this one hasn't been, but the one that connects within this point. So I guess it's really however you want to place these trend lines. However, I like to use the 18 average. And within each of the declines, this rally not only barely surpassed this one, but it has held and stayed above this 18 average of lows. Enough where it's starting to rise. The 18 average of highs has went flat. And today's session is that of a green candle variant up to the 62,000 handle right now. So therefore, let's take a look at this on a shorter term time frame, because since 7 p.m. Eastern time, things have been moving pretty wildly. The move in here brought the market breaking past the resistance and a huge rally with big volume. Price coming back down to the 18 average of lows. Another decent sized one back again, but it's holding, and now it's done it again. With this being the third call of a big move, I really like to see it hold significantly, at least this resistance line in here. When big moves happen, we can oftentimes see that the 1 minute time frame, not so much here, is going to show some resemblance in movement. But I definitely see a lot of prospect for this overall. Let's take a look at this. I think the entirety is a 3-day chart. So you have this situation of this high that has really been tested on 3 occasions. First time it supported this little area in here at under the 30,000 number, 27 or 28,000 Satoshi. This rally, of course, sold off pretty hard. Where we see this one hasn't sold off like in here. It came back down, had a small move, and then boom, down it fell. So I do like how this is playing through. And if you have a situation where you have your third resistance test after the phenomenal rally correct of this manner, if you correct with this significant high or low, break this resistance, then we're really looking to go to some decent sized places. When we see a move in duration of this, I mean, it could very easily go up. Well, I'm mathematical from this high to this low. The Fibonacci upside's 250,000, which is somewhere around there. That would be one of the targets. However, what I do notice about these upside targets and most Fibonacci levels in general is you can oftentimes have a decent size move price where, say, you go up to it and it just comes in and it just settles for a while. So something of this nature here. Then maybe it might come back to this point. and then settle in there for a while. That's what I've oftentimes seen within key Fibonacci levels as well. So that'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But every single time that this market has had these types of moves, they've happened over a relatively quick period of time. That when it breaks over this resistance field, well, I would think that it's going to do well for substantial gains. All right then, so thank you. Just remove the drawings. I can do that after I'm done recording it. But this works well for a drawing tool on the TradingView site, which is what I use to chart. That is, if I move this on a short-term time frame, do I notice the drawings on here? Oh, that looks bad. But yeah, I like this pattern short-term. And what's important after this move to the 18 average of highs is probably holding in here. I would like to see it accelerate a bit more to the highs of around the 20th or 21st, and then hold about the 60, definitely 60. I'd like to see it hold the 60,000 number. But that will be it for this particular video. Just a quick look at the Komodo chart, one that I think is ready to do some spectacular gains. Just on the 5-minute time frame, I love how it managed to have this gain, and then we'll see how it's settling in at this area where it resisted twice before. So I use that that analogy or that comparison on the longer term time frame with the 3 key resistance tops that it has. Well, this is a case on the very short term. I sold a little bit here at this top, I think around 60, but I bought it back when it came down to the 18 average of lows 20 minutes later or so. And I haven't done any transactions since. I got sell orders next, I think at 67,000, 68,000. But I'm just trading this, buying and selling this over time. But I've accumulated quite a bit over the past several days. So the price action that have stayed within the 55,000 area has allowed me to get a decent amount. And I think, again, over the next several days, this week, into the start of next week, that this thing will have a pretty decent size rise. Of course, I'm making no guarantees by no means, but it's enough where I have made some wages on this, as well as people that I know as well. And we'll see how this works out. So take care and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.